Nuka World comes with many new weapons, but it also comes with new mods for some of your favorite existing weapons in Fallout 4. With this video, we're going to go through every single new weapon with a few exceptions, and I'm going to go over all of the new mods for many of the weapons that I could find. The few weapons that I'll be omitting include the Nuka launcher. I did an entirely different video on that. Aturus, the legendary Gatling laser. I haven't gotten that one yet, and I actually think I'm locked out of it, so I need to load up another character to show you that one. So I'll do a different video on that. And the Problem Solver, which is nearly identical to the Splattercannon, so I'm just going to show you the Splattercannon instead of both, since they're identical. If you want to skip ahead to a specific weapon, please check the description of this video. I've hot linked to the different portions of the video, so you can just click on the number to jump to the weapon that you're interested in. First up is the baseball bat mods. Now, some of these mods are familiar. The barbed and the spiked came with it. But I think the sharp is new. Puts a bunch of razor blades onto it. Target bleeds, 77 damage. And then this one dropped with the chain wrapped modification, 88 damage. Then we can go up to the bladed, which I don't remember seeing that on there before, but I could be wrong. But this is definitely new. This is the heated coil, adds 25 energy damage to the bat, and causes them to catch on fire. Here's the rocket, chance to cripple, extra limb damage, exceptional damage, 132 damage. Holy cow. We jump from 77 to 132, and things just get better from there. The spiked rocket adds armor piercing, puncture damage with a chance to cripple and extra limb damage, 143. Then we hop up to 154 with the puncturing pink rocket bat. Armor piercing, chance to cripple, superb damage. And then this is the best one if you're mainly concerned with regular damage, because this gives you the most. At 165 damage, the target bleeds, chance to cripple, extra limb damage, and superb damage. Now, beyond that, we get a couple more. So that was the bladed rocket. The heated rocket goes down a little bit in terms of damage, but it gives you some energy damage as well. Adds fire damage. Going on up, this brings you back up in terms of the regular damage, but it also adds energy damage. The searing, puncturing rocket. And the best of all is the shocking, puncturing rocket. 154 damage plus 28 energy damage. Adds electrical damage and a chance to stun. Armor piercing, chance to cripple, extra limb damage, superb damage. This is the one we're going to take out for a test drive. It also comes with aesthetic mods. You can change the color. And these are all of the ones that came with it: cedar, oak, natural, aluminum. But the three new ones that came with the DLC not just changed the color, but also add additional damage to it. So weighted in indigo, weighted and yellow, and weighted in pink. Jumps it up from 140 with aluminum all the way to 154 with weighted and any of these colors. Time for the rocket bat. Ouch. Slow. Gosh. I could never be a slow melee build. There are also some new mods for the large melee weapons like the board. I don't believe this has any new actual upgrade mods. But the board does come in painted or unpainted. And then there are also some for the sledgehammer. Let's see. I believe some of the new one are heavy spiked, heavy sharp, heavy rocket, heavy sharp rocket, heavy spiked rocket, searing sharp rocket, and heavy shocking sharp rocket. Wow. Adds electrical damage and chance to stun, target bleeds, chance to cripple, extra limb damage, and superb damage. Those are new with Nuka World, but we're only going to be going over the baseball bats since the effect of the mods are fairly similar, and the end result is a big lump on the head. The Commie Whacker. Everyone's favorite whack-a-mole. You can find this inside the arcade area. And let's take a look at some of its upgrades. It only has one. It can it can go to bladed. Okay. Sure, 46 damage, and that's it. That's all you can do with the Commie Whacker. We'll take it out for a test drive. Here's where you can find the Commie Whacker in the arcade. Hey, I've got a Commie Whacker. Oh man, I want to strike you. Eat my Commie Whacker. Ah, finally. Commie Whacker. This is not working. I can't. Oh. Ouch, man. Don't try to melee when you're a sniper. I'm telling you. But it is effective. Here is the Hub's Alien Blaster. This is a unique alien blaster weapon with a legendary effect. Critical shots do double damage, and the critical meter fills 15% faster. You get this one for completing the quests with the Hubologists outside of Nuka World. Let's take a look at some of the mods. So we can go from short barrel to long barrel. I believe we've seen that before. Let's see, that brings the range up a little bit. Standard grip to sharpshooter's grip. Okay, so our accuracy improves here. Standard mag to fusion mag. Oh, it changes the ammunition. So standard mag uses the AB round, which is the alien blaster round. This one switches to fusion cells. It reduces the damage and the ammo capacity, but it makes it a much more practical weapon because you find fusion cells all over the place. I'm going to go ahead and keep this, the alien blaster, for now, but if you want to turn this into a practical weapon for your character, you may want to switch to the fusion cell just because you find that ammunition all over the place. Look, I've got 16,000. Jeez. It comes equipped with standard sights, and then we can add this really cool futuristic looking short scope, which improves accuracy. And here's the short night vision scope. Look at that model. That looks great. Also improves accuracy. Let's go ahead and take that. You can get the Hub's Alien Blaster after you complete the quest that brings the Hubologists to their spaceship. Whoa, right in the head. Come on, buddy. Die. Die. Die, die, die. Wow. Now that is a puddle of goo. I like it. Here's the automatic version of the gun. And as you can see, I've got the powerful automatic receiver. I'm not going to take that off because that's the most powerful automatic receiver and I want to test it out. This one comes equipped with the quick eject drum, which is going to be better for an automatic weapon. And I don't need a long scope for this. In fact, I don't really need any of these long scopes. I prefer reflex sights for automatic weapons, so I'm just going to change that to a reflex sight. The muzzle brake is going to be a great option for an automatic weapon because it gives you better per shot recoil. It reduces the range, but if I'm going to be running around commando-like, this is what I'm going to choose anyway. And then, of course, we have the nice rainbow painted effect for the pack. All right, now for the automatic. So, man, I should have so ran commando with this guy. Now, I've got a different character that I'm going to run commando with. Wow. Fairly stable aim there. Man, that is so good. Also new is the Disciples Cutlass. This is a completely new bladed weapon, and it's already upgraded as high as it can go. The base is Hacking Blade, which looks like a simple cut blade. 85 damage, fast attack speed. The knife blade just causes the target to bleed. The next one up to that gives you a chance to cripple and improves the damage. We jump from 85 to 120 with the serrated hacking blade. I have neither blacksmith nor big league, so I can't upgrade this one, but thankfully this one dropped with the cutlass blade, which target bleeds, exceptional damage. We will go ahead and test that one. All right, let's try the fully upgraded Disciples Cutlass. Whoa! That was fast. Ho 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 ho! One hit explosion. Wow. I have to say, I'm surprised at how effective these knives are. Goodness gracious. Wow. That's something to think about for a future build. Here's the new main weapon that came. This is the rifle. And basically, the only difference between the Operator, the Pack, and the Disciples rifles are the mods that are on it. So it takes 7.62 ammunition, which is a new ammunition type that drops with Nuka World. And let's take a look at the different receivers. So I can't do any of the automatic ones because this character doesn't have commando, but it's basically just like any other rifle. As you upgrade the receivers, it becomes more powerful. You can choose between different fire rates, and the advanced receiver is going to be a rifleman receiver for a good sniper build like mine. So this one is already upgraded to be the most powerful long-range rifle it could be. If I wanted to make this an automatic weapon, I would choose the powerful automatic receiver. In terms of barrels, it's the exact same thing. As you go up in the barrels, you're going to get better range, and this one already has the most upgraded long-covered sniper barrel. Superior range, better recoil, improved sighted accuracy, but a poor hipfire accuracy. As expected, we can get the marksman stock. The light stock is going to be for commando. We'll find that on pack weapons. The quick eject drum mag is going to be good for an automatic weapon, so we're going to go ahead and stick with the large quick eject mag for our sniper rifle. It has many of the same scopes, it looks like. I don't see any of the recon scopes available, but it does have access to night vision scopes. We're going to use the long night vision scope for this one. And it comes with a suppressor. Nice, I'm excited about that. It looks like I've got a new silenced weapon. And then you can change the colors. Standard colors, which just looks like a nice burnished gun with a real wood finish. The Disciples colors make it look all dark and moody, almost like your emo cousin. Operator's colors just makes it look really refined. Man, the Operators must be very clean people. And then the painted colors are, of course, the pack colors. We'll keep this the Operator colors for now. Now this is what I'm more familiar with. Really? And it's silenced. Oh man. This feels amazing. Doesn't do nearly as much damage as my Gauss rifle, but it's so great to hold. Look. I can just pick them off. There's no recoil at all. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Bam! Here's the Disciples automatic rifle, and as I said earlier, it's basically the same gun. It just has the Disciples paint job on it. The Disciples like to keep them automatic, but really short. So these are the mods that come on a Disciples one. It's the basic automatic receiver, the short welded barrel, the wooden pistol grip, which makes it really short. You could go all the way up to light stock or marksman stock, but they like to keep the pistol grip on theirs. We've got a large magazine, the standard sights, and no muzzle whatsoever. They don't worry about making noise. Well, we'll test that out, see what it's like. Ooh, wow. Yeah, I can definitely sense the lack of upgrades. Remember when I was putting this together, I didn't choose the right commando barrels because I don't have the commando perk. It's definitely lacking the power. I mean, this is just a gunner lieutenant, and it's taking me forever. It could be that I just have really horrible aim. That's probably it. And the Splattercannon. I can't wait to try this one out. You can also buy this from one of the merchants in the trading area. And it's got a unique legendary effect. Increases damage after each consecutive hit on the same target. That is epic for an automatic gun. It comes with a short-covered sniper barrel. But you may want to upgrade this to the long-covered improved barrel if you can. It comes with a wooden pistol grip like Disciple weapons, but if you can, try and upgrade that to the light stock. That's going to give you much better recoil. It's got the quick eject drum mag on it, thankfully. It has a long scope attached, but for automatic weapons I prefer the reflex sight. And interestingly, it comes with a suppressor attached. Cool, an automatic weapon with a suppressor attached. Very nice, I'm going to keep that. And it's got the standard color because it's not affiliated with any faction since you bought that from a vendor. The main thing that's awesome about this is the legendary effect, obviously, so I can't wait to test that out. For an automatic weapon with each consecutive hit increasing on the same target, that is pretty epic. You can buy the Splattercannon from Aaron in the Nuka World Marketplace. It cost me over 8,000 caps, but that price will change based on your charisma level. And now for the Splattercannon. Let's see if this works. Whoa! Watch that health go down as I continue to maintain a steady fire on him. Wow. That is such a great little effect. So the longer you maintain steady... the longer you maintain shooting at him, the more life you eventually take away from it. That is so great. Oh man, my Minuteman character is has commando, and I think I need to get this gun for her. That is great. The Sword of Wonders. You get this from Oswald inside the Kitty Kingdom. It ignores 30% of the target's damage and energy resistance, and it's fully upgraded to the Electrified Serrated Blade, which is the best mod for the sword. Adds electrical damage, targets bleed, 77 damage, and 16 energy damage with a medium swing speed. We'll try it out. Time for the Sword of Wonders. The Sword of Wonders. The wonderful Sword of Wonders. Ouch. There's someone behind me, isn't there? Yeah. Now the Western Revolver is, it basically looks like a reskinned 44 Magnum weapon, which I think is really cool looking. Now since I don't have the Gun Nut perk or Gunslinger, I can't upgrade this one. So we may just have to take it out for a spin as it is. But it looks like it has many of the same upgrades available to the 44 Magnum with some unique skins that make it look more like a Western gun. Let's go ahead and get the reflex sight on that. Time for the Revolver. Whoa, that's a slow... It's effective, but... I mean, you gotta get a headshot The rate of fire is so slow. Oh my gosh, it's so slow. Well, I'm sure there are situations where this would be an amazing gun, but the rate of fire is so slow and the reload is so slow that I just don't know if I could use it. Now that said, I haven't done a pistol build yet. My survival character is a pistol build, but he's only level like 10, so who knows? Maybe I'll revisit this. Here's the paddle ball. You can find this in the nuka-cola. And let's check out the upgrades. Ooh, rubber ball, only 1 damage. Spiked ball, only 3 damage. Bladed ball, only 3 damage. Electrified ball, 1 damage, but plus 10 energy damage. Alright, the accuracy is going up. Nope, the accuracy is staying the same. Fireball, 1 damage, 18 energy. Oh, and we can weaponize it. Weaponized nuka-cola ball, weaponized nuka-cherry ball, weaponized nuka-cola quantum ball. Oh my goodness. Alright, well let's try the fireball, since that's the highest level one we can do. And then I'm going to go ahead and make some weaponized nuka-cola ammo so that we can make the nuka-cola ball, nuka-cherry ball, nuka-quantum ball. Okay, I've got my weaponized ammunition. Let's go ahead and upgrade the rubber balls. This one's to a nuka-cola ball. Let's upgrade this to the nuka-cherry. And upgrade this to the quantum. You can buy the paddle ball for 500 tickets inside the nuka-cola from the vending machine. And you can also buy the ammunition that goes along with it for 50 tickets per ammunition. I believe each paddle ball comes with 100 rounds, and to refill it, you're going to have to go back to buy more rounds. Here's the flaming paddle ball. Okay. Look at that life go down ever so slowly. What the heck? Look at that. Look at all that AP. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. This is the dumbest thing. What? Bethesda? Why? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I can't. Oh no. I hurt. It hurts to laugh. Alright, the nuka-cola paddle ball. Oh. That life is not even going down. It's not even going down. It's just barely going down. This is so stupid. Oh. Time for nuka-cherry. Oh gosh, and I keep getting stunned. Nuka-cherry, nuka-cherry, nuka-cherry. And is it just nothing is going on? I probably shouldn't have chosen the Saugus Ironworks because there are so many flames going on that it's hard to see. There you go. You can see the big blast of cherry around the head. Another big blast of cherry. And the life is going down, but my goodness, it's going down slowly. Look at that. Just chip, chip, chip away. Bonk, 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 bonk. Why? This is... Oh... Alright, quantum paddle ball. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that's different! That is much different. Holy cow! Bang! It's different, but it's still not enough. I mean, I finally killed one. Finally killed two. running around the Saugus Ironworks with a freaking paddle ball. Oh my gosh. Why am I laughing? This isn't even funny. It's effective. It is definitely effective. Oh, and all my settlers decided to join. Thanks, guys. Could you go back to the slog? I'm running an experiment here. Now here's the acid soaker. You can purchase this as a reward from the coin operator. Basically, convert your tickets into tokens at the nuka-cade, and then you can buy this from the vendor. Let's check out the upgrades, and there are no upgrades, only legendary abilities, but it already has a legendary. Inflicts ongoing acid damage and temporarily reduces damage resistance. Looks like it takes acid as ammunition, so I need to make sure that I have a lot of acid with me. Alright, well, let's check it out. To make the ammo for the acid soaker, you find this new category in your chem station called the acid soaker ammo, and the ammunition is called acid concentrate. Takes 20 acid, 2 adhesive, and 8 glass for how many rounds? For 1 round. I had 10 rounds in here when I got it, and I just made 1 round. And I used 4 adhesive, is that right? 2 adhesive, 20 acid, and 8 glass. For 1 round? Jeez, that's expensive. Alright, let's try it on these gunners. What? What is actually happening? Is anything happening? This is the most useless thing I have ever seen. Why does this exist? I do more damage by hitting them with it. And the ammo is expensive too. It's not like this stuff is cheap. What is the point of this? Why do you exist? I can't even finish this segment. The acid is so ineffective. And I'm out of ammo. I'm completely out of ammo. That was 106 rounds. Expensive to make, and I'm completely out of ammo. Ugh. How annoying. Don't use it. Worthless. The Throatslicer is a unique bladed weapon that you can purchase from the merchants in the vendor area towards the beginning. Targets bleed for 25 points of damage, and it's not fully upgraded, so you would want to upgrade this to Cutlass blade. You can get the Throatslicer from Caitlin Alden in the Nuka World Marketplace. It cost me over 4,000 caps, but as always, that price will change based on your charisma level. Here's the Throatslicer. Targets bleed for 25 damage. Stab, stab, stabby, stab, 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 stabby. Many stabs, stabby, stab. Lots of stabs. Vat stab. Many stabs with vats. Oh man. That is so cutthroat. Wow. Maybe I should have had a blade build. I shall jump down on you and stabby stab. Stab, stab, stab. Slice. Stab. Stab. Oh, wow! That is surprisingly effective. Okay. Cito's shiny Slugger is a unique bat that you can get from Cito in the Safari Zone, and it's like a regular bat, only it has a legendary effect that refills your action points on a critical hit. Excellent for a VATS-based melee build. It comes with the spiked rocket modification, but you can go ahead and upgrade this all the way to shocking puncturing rocket if you want, which I do. You can also change the miscellaneous mod on it to give it a new color. Let's make this one weighted and yellow. Alright, let's try it out. Does this actually refill our AP? did a critical there, but I didn't see it refill my AP. Maybe it only works if I don't... Oh! Ow! Painful! That was a crit. Okay, I'm a little confused. Oh, that was a long distance one. Tear it up. Oh, hey now. Nice. Definitely a critical. One more. Let's get one more critical in there. And my AP is looking pretty good. Well, I can't pinpoint the effect it's having, but I'm just, look at that. I've got full AP. Okay. So it does work. Great. Good news. The Thirst Zapper. You know where you got this. This is one of the first new weapons that you get. You can find one in the Gauntlet. You can find more of them inside the arcade. And it has a number of really interesting upgrades. Nuka-cola gun, the cherry gun, and the quantum gun. It actually takes nuka-cola, nuka-cola cherry, or nuka-cola quantum as ammunition. So since I have so many Thirst Zappers, I'm going to make one of each. Here's my nuka-cola gun. There's my cherry gun. There's my quantum gun. You craft ammo for these at the chemistry station. There's a category called Thirst Zapper ammo. And you can create the weaponized Nuka Cherry ammo, the weaponized Nuka-Cola ammo, and the weaponized Nuka-Cola Quantum ammo. They take very similar ingredients, but all of them require at least one bottle of the soda in order to produce some of the ammo. But goodness, the Quantum... you need 4 nuclear material and 4 gold to create the Quantum ammo. And I wonder how much that actually gives us. Looks like it only gave us 1. Weaponized Nuka-Cola Quantum ammo, 1. That seems extremely expensive for 1 round of ammunition. Oh well, let's make a bunch of it. Alright, this is the Nuka Cherry gun. Oh, okay. Take your time. Really? Oh! Well, that was dramatic. Okay, not really effective, but dramatic. That's impractical. I could never use this for a build. It's so slow. What the heck? Alright, this is the Nuka-Cola gun. Alright, so it's like a big fireball. Looks like it really only works in VATS, because at least VATS slows down time while I'm reloading this this big this gun filled with fluid. Oh my goodness. Alright, this is the quantum gun. Whoa. Whoa! Holy cow! Okay. Oh, wow! This one I can see being useful. Man! It's like throwing grenades out of a gun. It killed both of them. The range isn't too bad. Wow! Tear it up, Buttercup. Look at that, I didn't even hit him. Damn. Oh, man. I'm so about this gun. Oh, that's so great. Alright, I'm having too much fun. Oh, I aimed a little high there. Oh, can't go through the wall. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I love it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked this little video. I tried to cover as many weapons as I could. I know that there were a few I missed. There's the Eternus Gatling laser, which I'm going to be saving for a different video because I believe I missed my opportunity for that. And then there's the Problem Solver, which is very similar to the Splattercannon, so I didn't really feel like it needed its own review, since those two guns are nearly identical. They have the exact same legendary effect. But that, I think, is it. I'm going to have a completely different video on grenades and throwing weapons. So we're going to go through all the nuka grenades. We're going to go through the MIRV grenades, absolutely everything. So stay tuned for that one, ladies and gentlemen. If you like videos like this, please let me know in the comments below so that I can create more of them. And be sure to subscribe for more Fallout 4 and Nuka World content. And thank you so very much for watching.